Oh, God.
And take 2.
They're looking at us.
So, full disclosure, we started recording about 4 minutes ago, maybe.
Yeah, roughly.
And we sit down, and we realize
we're not mic'd.
We're not mic'd. So we're a little bit delayed this morning, but now I think hopefully you can hear us.
Can you hear us? Somebody respond.
Give us a.
Somebody respond.
I'm here. Oh man.
Oh.
I was telling you about this song from the Killers yesterday. Be
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite songs when I'm like feeling glum or discouraged. I recommend the Killers' Be Still.
Glum.
And also drinking out of a cup that says Be Still as an extra reminder.
Mine says Truth Seeker. That's usually the one I grab because my eyes are drawn to green.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Are your eyes green?
No.
What color are your eyes? Brown?
Black.
Well, it is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And next week, we're going to be
This is the
right
last
here live.
Wednesday we'll see you.
Well, I mean, so
Sort
come
of,
visit
in a
us or
weird
whatever,
way.
yeah. But we are moving our morning show. We need a catchy name for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening?
What's happening? What? What was that?
I don't know.
That was a text message, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully my phone doesn't beep because sometimes I try to remember to do when you're doing a Facebook Live, I try to put on Do Not Disturb, and so there's not like we're meditating and it's like.
I had that problem yesterday when I was teaching Qigong, and Halina texted me in the middle of class.
Well, I figured your phone was on silent.
Yeah, it probably
Sorry.
should have been.
This is at Pura Vida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was here. You were in the class.
What?
What were you doing texting?
Speak up.
Why are you so quiet?
You said right. Do you mean left?
Yeah, whatever side you need.
So I don't know if I finished saying it, but we are going to be here Mondays
Yes.
at 9:30. So we'll be catching you at the beginning of the week. And
It's going to be
epic.
so magical.
That's going to be the same stuff, but, we'll check in and do our...
There'll probably be more madness.
Oh, yeah.
But also more insight.
Yes, yeah. So we're like turning up the volume on the,
Whatever we call
whatever it is
this.
that we do. If you have a name for the show, please put it in the comments. What do we call this? We are, I don't know. It's got to be something.
It's got to be something that makes no sense. Like cheeseburgers and french fries with Paul and Halina.
Oh, I got to tune in for my weekly energy reading.
Actually, change our names.
Oh, yeah. What did you made up a name the one day? Gary?
Well, I had a bunch of them. I've had Walter.
Oh, Walter.
I've had
Wally.
Constance.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never changed my name. Actually, sometimes I do use the name Megan. Megan is my best friend, and sometimes Halina is difficult for people to understand. And
Did I just steal my friend's name?
when I go and I order food, they're like, because they say, can I have a name? And I'll say Megan, like Megan's a name. And,
Right.
but sometimes I get crazy and I'll say, Billy or,
I have this problem where people can't understand what I'm saying sometimes on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll be like, can I have a name for the order? And I'll be like, Paul. And it's like 9 times out of 10 I get there and it says Mo on the receipt. It doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't sound anything like Paul.
Did you say Mo? No.
No, I did not say Mo. I'll start calling you Mo.
Mo.
Mo. Yeah. So the energy this week, kind of segueing. Well, it's not a segue. It's just I'm just getting right at it.
Yeah, let's dive in.
It's been interesting. I'm seeing like two sides of the spectrum here, where like some are along for the ride and are like experiencing this like up leveling of their like spiritual, their consciousness. I can't say that word.
Consciousness?
I want to throw an N in there. Hold on.
There is.
I should be able to say this. What? No, I'm putting a second one. Okay, let me try it again. Bear with me. Can somebody post the phonetic spelling so I can look at it? Conscience.
No, conscious.
Conscious. Okay, let me try again. Consciousness. Conscious. It still wants to go there. Consciousness.
Yes.
Consciousness.
No. Chance.
Anyways, people are spiritually evolving and like on for this ride, and I'm seeing incredible transformation from some of you where it's like, you know, you're texting me or, you know, all these things and like what you're learning and, you know, this like, you know, and then there's others of us that are like, you know, on like we're dealing with all the shadow work and all the fire of everything, and that's me. But I have a tip for you if you are going through a difficult time right now. All you got to do is get some fart socks. These are available on Amazon.
They say farts on them. And
they say farts in all different colors. You know, I mean, it's rainbow.
Farting on the bottom?
What?
A really weird butt?
I can't tell.
Really
it's on the opposite side of my foot. I can't bend that way. Anyways, so if you're struggling right now, fart socks, no matter what you're going through, they will help turn your day around. And then it's a conversation piece. You go into the store. See, I got this like slit thing in my pants. So like when I'm going to the store later, if somebody else is having a bad day, they'd be like, "Oh man, today really sucks." Socks.
What do your socks say?
Yeah. Hey, look at those. Wow. Turn your day right around. Follow me for more tips.
I just fart.
Which is also a compromise, you know.
Right. I mean, if you have it in you, you
gotta
let it go.
Oh my goodness. All right, are we ready for this?
I guess. I mean, like 9 times out of 10.
What's happening? Is this a card trick or game? Uno.
I don't know. You figure it out.
What's this one? Ooh, mysticism.
I know her.
Did I say that? Mysticism.
You forgot the N.
I need that.
Mysticism.
Sometimes I have a hard time talking. I want that dress robe thing. Don't you?
So make it.
I could make that.
You're a stitcher.
I'm a stitcher. Back in my glory days, I was a stitcher. Mysticism.
Is gonna talk.
Yeah, this feels like
this is a third eye chakra energy. And this is telling us, at least as far as I can tell right now, that this week moving forward, we need to spend a fair amount of our time analyzing our dreams, our desires, and coming up with no longer practical means, or not a focus on the practicality of achievement, but really putting our faith out there and utilizing our inner skills more than our outer skills. Like, all of us could probably hammer a nail into a piece of wood, but could you do it with your mind?
Challenge accepted.
This is your task for the week.
Please don't.
No, it hurts.
Yeah. Wait.
I saw it on TV once.
Then it must be okay.
So, all things mystic to you, anything that's unknown, occultish, which just means hidden. People are so scared of words sometimes. All those trappings of your life need to be pulled into focus right now, especially. And I know I talk about astrology a lot, but I don't really know much about it. But apparently all the planets are going direct by the end of the month. Mm-hmm. So moving through that kind of energy, we're going to experience the end of our retrograde phases and moving into the direct phases. So there's going to be a lot of energy shifting, and try and pull those positive things from it as you go through this week. So again, like things like your dreams or coincidences, communications from higher powers, angel numbers, lists of things that Paul says for really long periods of time, you know, those kinds of things. I can't stop at just two. Gotta find a third one. But we'll start off there and we'll see where this goes.
This feels like exciting energy.
It is.
Pick a god, any god.
Shuffle well. These people are counting on you.
I'm so nervous. Counting on me. Count on yourself. Count on yourself. I am but a flawed human being.
I am but a shuffler among shufflers. Ooh, the cut, the stack.
1, 2, 3. It's okay, we're back.
Hey, I wasn't swearing or anything.
It's not the best. All right.
Well, what would it be if it didn't have flaws on our last Wednesday live?
Right, yes, yeah. All right, we got a lot of reversals here. We ready?
Yes.
Let me take a sip. Dramatic pause.
And by a lot, you mean all.
Yes, that would be more accurate than what I said. So, Page of Wands.
The Page of Wands
And my boss
is really going to kind of start talking to us this week about allowing the things we're working on, the things we're really passionate about and excited about, allowing them to kind of just do whatever they want to do right now. It retains that childlike energy, but you don't have to put a ton of focus into these things. You don't have to search for hows and whys right now. You just have to let the hows and whys become. So sit back, kind of, like, I'm not saying don't work on stuff, but what you really need to do is let stuff work on itself right now. Stuff. It's a very scientific word. Now, let's get to justice. Right off the bat. I don't like justice in reverse here, but I also don't like beats, and apparently a lot of you out there do.
And it's good for you.
What do I know? Justice in reverse is talking to us about a misbalance, and this can very, very much be, in returning to this mysticism card, is that we have been focused too much on being practical. Moving through the holiday season, there's a lot of time where we're analyzing money. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that's like that, but
No.
So we're looking at this three-dimensional world and we're analyzing it in a three-dimensional way, and we kind of left the mysticism out. Just whatever your thoughts may be about Santa Claus, the mysticism is kind of taken out of that. I don't know why I singled out old Saint Nick, but
Poor.
he's getting the brunt of my abuse today.
Poor Santa.
So
you're saying we're out of balance with the mysticism, like
we
we
have to.
We need to bring
this
back in
reincorporation.
more magic.
Yeah, and what better time to do that than when you're trying to not think about how cold it is outside? So start thinking about the spring. Start thinking about things you want to get done, but allow them to just develop. You don't have to force anything right now. And the justice in reverse also is kind of saying that we're trying too hard right now. And there's not enough receptivity and too much action. So on to the Three of Pentacles. This is going to reiterate some things for you. But there's no need to plan anything big right now. You just need to keep doing the work. This idea that, you know, like it plays into the structure of things too much, to sit down and draw blueprints for the future. Just daydream, enjoy things. Like, you don't have to, like, say you have this really great idea. You don't have to develop it into this massive project right now. Just let it come to you and let it be this exciting thing. Allow the excitement of the mystic to be a part of it. Allow the excitement of who knows what's going to happen to be part of it. But what I'm most interested in is your thoughts.
Well, I feel like on the surface, when we look at this, it's kind of like a negative, like looking at it like, oh man, like we're out of balance, you know, but like I feel like this is a call to us to be very creative right now and to explore and like not focus so much on the negative aspects of what's happening in our lives, because a lot is changing for a lot of people right now, you know? And when we dwell on that, I feel like it's pulling us away from being connected to spirit, which is guiding us in a really incredible direction if we're willing to surrender to that. So it feels like for me, this call to just open my heart and allow everything to happen as it's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
No worries.
It looks worse.
Easy.
It looks worse than it is.
Yeah. Showing us what's actually there right now.
Right. And how we can handle it.
Yes.
You know, coping.
More magic.
More magic.
More magic. It's my Italian hand. My Italian Centonia. Chase.
That's for Caitlin.
That's for Caitlin. We were trying to talk Italian over the weekend. I don't know much. You know, I am Italian. Do you know my maiden name?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but
try.
Ricci.
Well, that's part of it.
Oh, there's more to it than that?
More.
Holy.
The Riccia. La Riccia.
La Riccia.
La Riccia. I think it was, I looked back in my genealogy and I think it was like La Ricci or something like that before we migrated. But yeah. So yeah, Italian handed out and, you know, wear your fart socks and find joy.
Or just fart.
Or just fart. But what is that joy that is underneath all of this? What is
that exciting, unknown energy that is floating around? Live in it.
Yeah. Even if you can't name it.
Right.
It's there.
Call it Bill.
The bill is right in front of me.
Float in the bill.
Dramatic pause.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. Shall we meditate?
Only if we can fart during.
You have full permission.
That'd be hilarious.
To make it. We were talking, one of our students came in. One of our students brought up a couple weeks ago how like it's so normal to like fart in yoga. Like it's a thing because you're releasing or burping or sneezing or whatever. So if you're one of my classes, you have full permission to make any sounds as long as it's not, you know, like... Yeah, like, you know.
Ow!
Yeah, oh goodness. Yeah.
That only happened to me once.
A couple times.
Or maybe
Anyways.
twice.
All right. I invite you to put your feet flat on the ground. And take this opportunity to connect with your body. And notice how everything in your body seems to be working together right now. Even if there's struggles with your health, the body continues to do its best to support you, to keep you going. Notice the breath, this drawing in of life with each inhale, and then that release on the exhale. Maybe you want to use this moment to gift yourself with intention, with love on the inhale, whatever it is that you feel that you need right now. Draw it in on the inhale. And then on the exhale, release anything you no longer need. If there's fear coming up with change, just for these moments, see what it feels like to surrender, to trust. And as we surrender and know that the body is taking care of us, we can go a little bit deeper, beyond the physical, connecting with that spirit within, that inner voice, that source of love and wisdom. So in these moments, allow the physical to take care of itself for you. And go deeper into the one within. And maybe as you go within, you notice different emotions coming through. Allow them to be there. Release judgment of what it is that makes up this moment. And allow everything to unfold. Feel the strength that's within. And if that doesn't come naturally, then remember these times that you faced your fears, that you faced your challenges, and you overcame, and you learned, and you grew. All of that brought you to this moment, ready to face whatever it is that's in front of you. But this time, I invite us to move forward differently, to allow ourselves to get swept up in the spirit of this loving presence within us, knowing that whatever presents itself is exactly for us. We'll place our hands on the center of our chest, bowing down towards the heart to honor that spirit within. And we'll bring our hands together in prayer, honoring ourselves. And as we honor that spirit within, that presence of love, that light, let us honor that same light within all beings all on the same journey with us. May we all be at peace. Namaste. Ah.
This is the second time I'm going to reference Cheap Trick during our
Go for it.
lives, but
Go for it.
you said surrender so many times that song popped into my head.
How's it go? Sing it.
No.
What's the lyrics?
They're on the lyric sheet. You can look them up.
I'll catch you singing it later. And I'll record.
That's
Don't worry, I'll post it.
probably true.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning, or whenever it is that you are tuning into our meditations. Know that we post these on YouTube, so we invite you to check out our channel. We've got a lot of different content, including a catalog of all of our energy readings. A fun way that you can kind of play around with those is to, kind of go through and just pick one. Pick one, create your intention and pick one. It doesn't have to be watched in order the day of.
They can resonate with you at any time.
Yes.
Across time and space.
Time. Yes. So it's kind of a fun way, just like doing your own card reading. So allow the messages to come through. And come visit us, please, in Whitehouse, Ohio. Maybe not today because it's really chilly. So stay inside and get warm. Anyway. Stay inside and be warm because in Northwest Ohio it is, I don't know what temperature it was this morning.
4.
Was it?
That's what my
I know yesterday
phone said.
My car said 7. So stay warm. Check out our website, ordinarypioneer.com. I've got some February classes starting to roll in too, so be sure to look at our schedule and practice your mysticism this week.
Prepare to embrace the mystic.
Namaste.